Hey there, legendary soul. Welcome back to the channel. This is Unconventional Counseling. And today I'm checking in with you all about navigating winter sads. So I did a video that I'll link at the end of this one about some of the things that I do to tend to myself during the winter. Some of the things that I do to support myself in terms of having seasonal affective disorder and experiencing that. So not only is seasonal affective disorder really common, because it is very similar to depression, it kind of creeps in kind of slow. It feels like there's like an additive effect with there being less light. And so it can mimic depression in the sense of how it sounds in your mind. There's a video that I did before that I'll also link, and that one, the way it starts, the way I'm speaking, that lets you know how it could sound. So you could listen to that and you can check in with yourself and ask yourself, am I speaking this way to myself about my life? You know, because awareness is everything. And once we know what's going on, and once we know what we're feeling about what's going on, we tend to be able to do something with that information, whatever that is that we choose, dependent upon how much capacity we have. So, winter sads are in full effect. And I most definitely thought, I'm having a great day. I'm having great days every day. I'm having a good day. Every day's good. Yay. Maybe I won't get sad this winter. Look, I love my inner child. I love Lil A so much. And also sometimes they don't know yet. You know, there's a part of me that is so innocent and pure and just doesn't know yet. I intended for this winter to be different than every winter before. I intended to be very proactive and intentional and responsive to the emotional states and moods that I'm in during this season. I have tried to keep up movement more than every winter before. I've invested in some overalls. These are like some thermal overalls, y'all. So this, what you see right now, this is my winter outfit. So we got some color going. We're gonna try to keep the heart chakra all cleansed and pure with this green. And it's very earthy, you know? So I'm kind of like, I'm giving tree vibes. I'm feeling tree vibes. So this outfit feels like a beacon for me as I continuously attempt to usher in spring. Every day that we experience winter, I'm also reminding myself that we're one day closer to spring. Just because in the wintertime, it's very, very important for me to keep hope alive, because it could get real hopeless out here. It could get real hopeless out here. Ooh. So winter sads are in full effect. I have been feeling kind of clunky and crunchy and irritable and spicy and tired. Been going to bed really early some nights. And some nights I feel so resistant to going to bed early. And I'm like, I don't want to. I want to stay up. I want to do the things that I typically do when it's not winter. And being in resistance to winter hurts. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good, I think, because winter represents the divine feminine energy, and the divine feminine energy in us all and in our society has been neglected for so long, has been pushed aside, has been oppressed, has been vilified, it's just been warped, has been perverted, has been violated. Like the divine feminine. Whew. There's a level of resilience that the divine feminine energy has that I don't even all the way understand. And I have divine feminine energy, as do you. Something that I'm excited about, something that I'm curious about this winter is attempting to embrace the divine feminine energy. So something that I'm trying is to try softer and to try to be more gentle with myself and with the people that I interact with. I am attempting to smile more. I've always been told that I have a great smile, and it's something really special to be able to go on a walk, take off a mask that I've been wearing for 3 years. 3 years. Ain't nobody really seen my smile for 3 years. Take off a mask, listen to some music that like really soothes my soul and like makes me want to dance, and I smile. People are kinder to me. People are surprised to see a smile. People soften. And it's really important for me that I receive soft energy. Like, I'm very sensitive. I'm very sensitive. So as we still continue this post-shadow of Mercury retrograde, as we still continue this post-shadow of Mars retrograde, yes, the post-shadow is not quite the same energy as an actual retrograde, but it still shows elements of it. It's still, things still might be a little delayed, or we still might find ourselves a little bit crunchy sometimes, a little bit irritated or activated at times when we least expect. The divine feminine, I'm learning, I'm realizing, and I'm attempting to embrace. The divine feminine is holding us by the hand and is showing up as the mother that most of us never got. If you're feeling scattered, if you're feeling like you don't know where to start, it's important that you get still, or that you find a way to get still. So that might just be sitting down for 2 minutes, placing your hand on your heart and breathing. That might be, if you have a meditation practice, or if meditation feels accessible to you, that might be meditating for 5, 10 minutes or more, whatever feels intuitively correct for you. There is an energy that is moving in a way and at a rhythm that I don't fully comprehend just yet, but we're gonna figure it out together. I'm gonna let you know what I channel and what I download and what I learn as I learn it. But I just wanted to let you know that you're not alone. If you're feeling strange or off, if you're feeling weepy, if you're feeling sad or withdrawn, if you're feeling insecure, if you have more doubts within your mind, if you're feeling lethargic and you don't have the energy to put action towards maybe some of your resolutions, maybe you didn't even create any resolutions, maybe it didn't feel accessible. Set your intentions whenever you want. We're not even really in the new year. Like, this is still the shadow period. This is still the winter time. This is divine feminine season. So allow for your dreams to come to you. You don't have to seek them out. All you gotta do is get still. All you gotta do is take as many breaks as you need. All you gotta do is move at the pace that feels right for you. Some days that's gonna be fast and you're gonna be like, ooh. Some days you might spend most of the day in bed if you have the day off, or if you're able to do that, depending on how your life is structured. Some days you're gonna go to bed at 3 a.m. Some days you might go to bed at as soon as the sun sets wherever you are. Flow with it. Flow with it. Trust that all that is occurring is just as it's meant to be. And if you get really overwhelmed or really confused and you're not quite sure, I encourage you to reach out to your support system. I encourage you to reach out to your support system. And if you reach out to your people and you realize that all your people aren't doing well either, because that's possible, that's another thing that happens at this time. A lot of people are being called to look at their shadows. A lot of people are being called to go into a deeper relationship with their shadow energy. And it's terrifying. It can be really scary. It can be really overwhelming. It can be really exhausting. And people in your life that you know, that you love, they may not be responding or reacting to you or to life in a way that you're used to. As much as you can, 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 try not to take it personally. It's not about you. It's about what they're going through. I have to remind myself of this constantly when I'm having a harder day. And something else that I'm doing that I also offer to you and encourage you to do, be where you're at. Be where you're at. Be where you're at today and know that it's okay to be here. I love spring. I love summer. I love fall. I'm not in love with winter yet. So that's another thing that makes this harder. I love, you see all these flowers in the background. I love color. We got color everywhere. I love it. I love vibrancy. I love aliveness. I love being animated. I love it all. Wintertime is harder because I don't get to see any of that as much. I really got to look for it. So I am committing for myself in this coming week, because also with the commitments and the resolutions and the intentions, we got to try softer on those too. Something that I'm going to try, something that I'm going to notice is where I can find beauty. There's so many things that are beautiful. There's so many things that are beautiful, even in the wintertime. So today, the things that are beautiful are my smile, is this space and time that we get to share together, is these realizations that I'm having in terms of I'm not all the way where I want to be 100% of the time. I'm not in a joy space 100% of the time. I don't even know if that's what it means to be high vibe. Like, I'm learning a lot, I'm learning to manage my expectations. I'm learning to be kinder to myself. And I'm also learning that I have the capacity to do these small things. Like I was saying, smiling at these people, these strangers, just smiling in general, but smiling at these people on the street while I walk. Just being like, hi, good morning. People are not expecting it. They're not expecting it. And some people can engage with it. And I can tell that it's offering a breath of fresh air. So I'm committed to making it through this winter. Maybe you're committed to making it through this winter. All we gotta do is not resist as much as possible. Or when we are resisting, notice that and try to relax just a little bit more. So, stillness. Find beauty, seek beauty if it feels available and accessible to you. And be a little bit more gentle with yourself and seek out your support systems. And if they're not doing too hot, it might be time to connect with a professional, because they do work. We do work on ourselves to be available, to be emotionally clear as much as we can, to be spiritually clear as much as we can, in service of the people who support our practices and support our gifts. So that is what I have for you today. We're more than halfway through winter. We had the solstice. So We are one day closer to spring. Whenever you see this, we are one day closer to spring. Remember that. Remember that. Hold that with you as tightly as you need to or as loosely as you want to. It's okay. Wherever you're at is okay. This is Ada ad Astra, taking you from the moon into the stars. And I will catch you in the future. Bye.